It doesn't like. Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. It's
And it's Marnie
and today is Eat Your Vegetables Day.
with Elder
Elder
Kathy.
Kathy. I thought I had to highlight a vegetable day because yesterday was National Fudge Day and I ate too much fudge, so I need to eat vegetables today. So
that sounds like a nice balance, Jason.
yeah,
Fudge on one day, vegetables on the next day.
that sounds
Exactly.
good. And that's what we talked about a little bit about balance, right?
We did talk about balance yesterday between that self-indulgence, like where we do those things, you know, like eat lots of treats, and then that balance with, we talked about that self-care and you know, doing the things that are good for us though too, that there needs to be a balance between those two different things.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people that take care of other people. They're always there for somebody else. They take care of somebody else. But do I see them taking care of themselves? Sometimes I try to remind them, take care of yourself too. Get plenty of sleep. Eat the things you know are good for you. Give yourself time to just be alone and rest, and take good care of yourself too. Balance that with taking care of other people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so true, isn't it? So there's lots happening this month or this week, right? It's a Pride celebration month, and so Saskatoon's noticing it this week. It's also National Aboriginal Days coming up on the 21st, right? Right. So that's pretty soon. So there's lots of stuff going on. But we're here on a Wednesday with you because you're going out of town today, right?
Yes, I am. I'm leaving today because the 21st is National Aboriginal Day, because that is the summer solstice. And some people think that's when summer begins. I think that's when the sun is the closest to us. And the sun is so nurturing to us. It makes all our plants grow. I normally don't grow anything, and I normally say I'm not good at growing anything. And this year, because we won't be traveling to Powwow, Tim said, you can have a garden. And so he got me all these garden things, and now I have a garden, but which is really, if I took a picture of it and showed you, it's just dirt. That's all. I had some butternut squash, but I don't know, they died. There's some pumpkins. I leave them alone because they're doing good. But one of my little patches of dirt, all of a sudden there was something on it. And I was like, Tim, come look. I have a bean. So that's a vegetable, right? I think that's a vegetable. So that fits in with it. I have one bean. So I'm hoping for more. I hope I get more. But that's just this time of year. That's what it's about. So you can start off as one bean, and maybe he'll end up being a bean salad or something really awesome. And at this time of the year, sometimes we call it our new year, because what we have to do is throughout the whole entire circle of the year, we do different things every month, and we're preparing ourselves for winter, when everything is going to be dead, everything is going to be sleeping, everything is going to be covered in snow, and we want to be ready for that time. So now we start getting ready. Some native people, they're really good farmers. Some are good at going out and gathering the things that we need out of the natural world, and so that's what we do during this time. So the Sundance is like the beginning of that. So we'll go there. They're going to start this evening, and they'll have a sweat. And then tomorrow they have more preparations to do, which is really just bringing together all the items that they're going to need. And that's what I'm trying to do today. I'm bringing together all the items I'm going to need. And it's kind of like camping for 4 days with no electricity and I'll have to bring water. I'll have water, but the people in the Sundance won't have water. So during that time, everybody works together. And there's an amazing thing about it, that Nobody yells at each other. Nobody is crabby with each other. Nobody's impatient, and it's just a really nice time because we're all helping each other out. One of the things we don't have is we don't have watches. So nobody has a watch, nobody has a phone. So we're really just only focused on what's happening right there, right during that time. And so I really look forward to it because it really helps me to get into that groove of, you know, I don't have to worry what's going to happen later. I'm just right here, right now, enjoying what's happening right now. This year, it'll be a little bit weird because we'll have to stay apart from each other.
Right.
So when we serve our feast, this is going to be the hardest because we want to serve out food to every person. But now we're trying to figure out, well, how are we going to do that with well, I don't want to touch all the food, right? Mm-hmm. So, and I don't want everyone touching the spoon.
Right.
So how are we going to do that? And just little things like that, but we're going to adjust.
Right.
We're just going to adjust. So looking forward to it. It's a lot of hard work, but
and the rain's supposed to go away and the sun's supposed to come out, isn't it, for the weekend?
Yes, it will. It will. We might have to start out rainy, but the earth needs rain just as much as it needs sun.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I always love, Kathy, how you always have such a positive outlook. Like you always find the strength in something. Even if you have a challenge in front of you, you always look to see, you know, how you'll make those adjustments and you see the positive. And we've always gone back. We've talked about this actually several times, saying, don't you always think how powerful it is when Elder Kathy will talk about you have a choice about the perspective that you choose to take. And Jason and I have gone back to that several times within our recordings that we've done over the past several weeks. But you always show us that, that positive perspective. You always consistently are so strength-based and hopeful. And I love many things about you, but I really love how that's always sort of your attitude. So thank you for that.
Well, thanks for saying that. It's not something that I really ever noticed about myself, but it's something that I would recommend to young people. This is the time in your life when you can choose. And what you look for is what you'll find. Mm-hmm. So just look for the hopeful parts and look for the positive parts. And if something is wrong, use your voice to say that it's wrong. And if people don't listen, then use your voice again and again and again. Just your voice, though. You don't have to really do more than that. I think maybe that has to do with the protests that are happening right now and the dissatisfaction we have with some elements of our life. Mm-hmm. When I think about the police, I expect them to come save me. If something happens to me, I expect them to come save me. But at the same time, I've been alone in the dark, driving myself home and thinking, after hearing scary stories, right? Well, what if a policeman does come to stop me? What if he's a fake policeman? Or what if he's not nice and I'm here by myself? Mm-hmm. And being a Native person, I always have to say, you know, maybe he won't like me. Because in my life, I have run into a lot of people who don't like me. But I found out that when I'm feeling down and I'm feeling like people don't like me because I'm a brown Native person, somebody will come and they'll tell me something good. And so then I realized that, well, that was that person. That was just that person. It doesn't mean it's everybody. Mm-hmm. So in all the protesting that's happening, that's what I think of. Use your voice. Say when something is wrong. Somebody might not be listening, but keep saying it, and then eventually somebody will be listening. And when you encounter that one person who has hate or is mean or doesn't like you, just walk around them and go on to the next one, because other people will come along who do like you, who do support you, who do help you to continue on in your life.
Yeah, if you stop and you stop and engage with those kind of people, then then you're feeding them that energy too, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, sometimes later I think about, well, what's wrong with them? and that's what it is. That's what it is. They're looking for something that I would never look for.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we see so many places in the world where all those protests and stuff are going on so intensely, but we, like you said, we need to stop and listen around our own communities and see where we're missing out of what's going on, because we too have lots of work to do here where we live.
Yeah, and I think Saskatoon is a good place to
Yep.
talk about these kinds of things, because I think there are a lot of people in Saskatoon who really listen. They really do listen. And I think that we just have to help those people who listen. We have to help them to take action, because it is going to require for some people who are in charge of things to take action.
Yeah, I think, I don't think anyone's immune to that action and those conversations. I know even my family, we've had some pretty good conversations, and every once I feed my kids a little information and watch them go at it, because they're learning too, right? They're trying to figure out their way. They're old adults, but they still have the impressions of people around them, and so it's been really nice that those conversations have created in my own environment, in my own family, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we need to have those conversations, and no matter what they are, even if they're cause a little bit of strife, that's okay. That's okay.
Yep.
Because go ahead.
As young people, we don't know everything.
No.
And even as young adults, we don't know everything. And my best thing that I've been seeing is that some people are in the conversation and then they'll say, oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Exactly.
And that is just a sign of somebody who's learning something. Somebody just learned something, and I just go, yes, somebody just learned something. And sometimes that happens for me. And I have this favorite person. Her name's Oprah. and I used to watch Oprah all the time, and she used to call it an aha moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Everybody does that. I do it. Even though I'm old and you think I would know lots by now, every once in a while I'll be like, oh, what? Oh, I didn't know that. And
I totally agree. I always think I'm wise and smart, but I think I'm wise and smart because every day I learn something, right?
Yeah. I think that really we should redefine wise to be, you'll learn something every day.
Yes. I like that. Yeah.
I agree.
Well, when I learned from encountering people, right? That's really how my best way of learning is, by interacting with people and learning from them. And yeah, if you can't learn from them, I guess I wonder why I'm interacting with them, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
People in my life should be pushing me to think different,
Mm-hmm.
to act different.
Yeah, those are the people that I like to be around. They push you to learn things. They are patient with you while you learn them, and then they support you while you try to, start living according to the new things that you learned.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
So this is 4 days you're gone for?
Yeah, I'll be gone for starting tonight, and then I won't come back to Saskatoon till Monday. And then I'll be here for the first time ever during the summer because we're not going to powwows. We're just going to be going to Sundances because there actually is another Sundance in July we'll go to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll be doing. That's why I have a garden, so it's easier to actually take care of it.
Oh, and you're teaching a few of us how to bead, so we'll be messaging you. How do I fix this?
Yes. And that's the thing about beading too. Beading is like your life.
Yeah.
You will make a mistake, but I tell the students it can always be fixed. There's always a way to fix it.
Yeah, that's exactly true. Okay, well, we hope that the sun shines upon you and warms your heart and all those people around you this weekend.
We'll be looking forward to hearing all about your experience because like you said, it's going to be different in some ways. So we'll be interested to hear you tell that story to us. So
I'll definitely come back and share that because maybe it'll be something we'll have to do at the schools, or maybe it'll help people to decide how to do things when they go out into the world and they want to be safe. So when we come back, I'll talk about that.
Awesome.
Okay. So much. Thank you so much, Elder Kathy. Take care.
Yep. Take care. Have fun and behave.
Bye, everybody.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.